Yo, what is going on, guys? Ultimategamerz45 over here, and let's start this high maintenance tutorial guide. So Hashem is I'm just gonna do this as first clip because Hashem couldn't do it. So Hashem's gonna do the rest. So for the first step for this Easter egg is to step on these signs on the elevator at the same time, sorry, with everybody else. So here's the first location.
And the second yellow sign for the step is right under on it, and that's where I was. You have to go through that gate, down the stairs, take a right, and there I am as Misty. And there is my yellow sign. Ronit and I had to step at the same time, and here's how it goes. And the third yellow sign for the step is in the energy room, and that's where my brother was as Marlton. So, not the Pack-a-Punch elevator, but this one. So, this is his yellow sign. He had to step at the same time with Ronit and I, and here's how it goes. And the fourth yellow sign for the step is in the dragon area. All you have to do is just reach there, right under that tunnel down there. That's where Kareem was as Stuhlinger. So we had to step at the same time with Ronit, Yassine, and I, and here's how it goes. Yes! The energy feels. And the second step for this whole Easter egg is, now there are 4 new signs. All of us have to step on them in a random order, and it changes every single game. So the first person was Yassine. So you have to be in the energy room, open the door next to the bank, which are the showers, and that's Yassine. So here is his sign. He was the first one to step. And that is Ronit right there. He was the second one, and that is in this spawn. You have to go through the door, and that's where it is. And the third one was Kareem. He was at the same area where he had to step on the elevator, and here's how it goes. And I was the fourth person, and I was right under the SVU, which is right here next to the stairs for the PDW. So I had to go through here and step. And the third step for this whole Easter egg is that you have to buy the SVU, as Maxis says. And the next step is you have to shoot the balls through from the dragon's mouth, and here's how it goes. That was the first. Now here's the second one right there. And the next step is you had to pick up the balls on the dragon's paw. So Ronit and I picked it up, and you have to wait for this one. So here are the 2 balls. Ronit and I had to pick them up at the same time, so here's how it goes. So there the balls disappeared. And the third step for this Easter egg is you have to first buy the ballistic knife from the mystery box, and here's it.
Science friction stuff's more of a boy thing.
And there it is.
Who in the world thought these were a good idea?
And the next step is we had to pack-a-punch the ballistic knife before we enter the Buddha room.
Let's see what this little doohickey can do. Maybe I could shove Stoolfinger in there. See if it fixes him up.
And that's how it is. And the fifth step for this whole Easter egg is the fact that you have to get the trampolines from this room and get all the way down to the Buddha rooms. Now here are these specific steps. Do not go inside the Buddha's room without pack-a-punching the ballistic knife yet, okay? So that's one main point, because we always failed when we had to go outside to pack-a-punch it. And the second part is do not buy the galvanucles yet. That stops the charges from the jack jumpers. So just avoid buying the galvanucles, and you have to go all the way down. Make sure you all go down one by one so you cannot die, as our friend Ron is right here. Lucky. he had Who's Who. So you have to go through there. Down here. And this is where the shooting starts. So you'll hear Maxis say, yes, we need more blood. So this zombie, he did not say that.
Can I stop and listen?
Yeah.
Or just keep fighting?
You'll hear it throughout the thing, but Kareem accidentally fast forwarded through it, but I'll explain to you guys. And that's where he said, yes, we need more blood. So we had to keep shooting. We had to make sure blood was spilled everywhere in the room. Sorry guys, this took us quite a while. And here are where the jack jumpers have come. No, well, or was that the next round? Yeah, it was the next round. So here's where the jack jumpers came, and Maxis said we need more blood. So that just proves that you do not need the galva knuckles because the jack jumpers have electricity stored in them. So then we have to go to the Buddhas right next to this, and he will tell us reincarnation will reveal its way forward. So after that, all we have to do is just hit the ballistic knife somewhere, and that's where he talks and said reincarnation will reveal its way forward. So now he will say it in any moment. Now that he said that, make sure you throw a monkey bomb, or if you don't have one, just distract them. Get the galva knuckles, shoot them on any of the Buddhas, and that's what he says. After that step, make sure you all have a trample steam. And now, the main character that knows all the Mahjong tiles must get the galva knuckles. Now the problem we have in this video is we did not record any of the Mahjong tiles. Make sure you go on wiki.com/Black Ops 2 Zombies to see more information about that. So sorry guys, we did not record that, but you will see more information on wiki.com. The next step for this Easter egg is you have to there are going to be signs, other 4 signs now. Sorry guys about all these signs. Now, you have to put trample steams on them. Now, you have to place them correctly, and when you place them correctly, you cannot pick them up again. So, here's how I explain it for Kareem. So, he was right up the ramp. You have to go through there. Take a right, down, just to go front. That's me up there, explaining to Kareem how to put it. So, this is the sign. Looks like L. You have to put the trample steam facing the lion's head. So, yeah. So, here's how Kareem puts it on the lion itself. So there Maxis talks, and he says the words. and Kareem can't pick it up anymore because he put it correctly. And the second lion head is right under Ronit. He's right there on the left side. That's Ultimate Gamers. Right under him is the sign right there. But first we're going to go to Yassine. Now, the problem with Ronit's sign was his was wrong. So he put the ball back. Yassine picked it up instead of him. So Yassine's one is right under the stairs. Right over there. You can't see it very well under the dust, but we managed to get it. And Yassine put it correctly. Don't forget, Ron's one had a problem, so he put his ball back on the line, and Yassine picked it up instead of him. So he cannot pick it up yet. And now, remember guys, when I was talking about Yassine, you have to apply that to Ronit now. Put the ball on the line right there to the left, where Ronit picked it up exactly previously in this video, and make Yassine pick it up. So, he's one under. So now Ronit had to put his trample steam up, and this is how it goes. And here's the head. See, now he can't pick it up because he put it correctly. And the last lion head is on the main roof next to the dragon. So I have to put mine, and here's how it goes. So there's the tunnel. You have to go right in there and back here. And this is where my sign is. That lion head, I had to point it right where its head is. So, there we go. I put mine correctly and I now can't pick it up. So, guys, I'm going to tell you something really hard to do. So, since Ronit's one had a problem, he had to put his ball back on the line, and Yassine picked it up instead. Now, when Yassine and I put our trample steams, now it will appear on both of our trample steams saying, hold square to place ball. See, now both of us have to put that at the same time. So Yassine and I put the ball at the same time, and look what happens in the next scene. And now after we put the balls on the trample steam, hopefully you see them both flying, one on the top left corner and one in the middle of the map. So when we put them both at the same time, Yassine and I, look what happens to the tower. So there's one ball flying, and you see the other one right there. Right there. It's clearly there. Now look at the tower. And now, remember the part where we had to get the galvanucles after the Buddha's room, and the part where I didn't record the Mahjong tiles. Sorry about that, guys. Please go to wiki.com/blackops2zombies to see about that. So now, there was a specific order on the Mahjong tiles in Chinese, and there were other Mahjong tiles with the numbers of them with their color. So all you have to do, so these are the 4 orange poles, actually. So you have to hit the galvanucles in the order the Mahjong tiles gave you. Go again to wiki.com/blackops2zombies, and you'll see all the steps. So our order was west, east, north, and then south. This is what happens after we were done. There's west. There is east. There's north. You have to hit them directly, and that's what happens.
I don't do it for medals. I do it for...
So I hope you guys enjoyed our journey through Black Ops 2 Zombies. It was so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed our videos. Please subscribe to our channel. We have so much more coming in Extinction for Call of Duty Ghosts as soon as Ronit and I get the game. So, Maxis keeps saying, form a stand charge in hands. We did this Easter egg without YouTube. It was all from us. Sorry we did it late. We were supposed to be done by July, as like Barry came out, but we had problems with the PSN points and everything. But we made it through. I want to thank Cremosis155_2. I want to thank my brother Yassine Fifi, TechHashem 2. I want to thank ultimategamerz45, which is Ronit. So this has been our journey through Black Ops 2. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll hopefully see you next time in Extinction.